U.S. President Donald Trump was clearly impressed with the reception he received in Saudi Arabia, and it's likely the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman can expect a similar greeting, perhaps just a bit more understated. When the two speak, their words will be closely watched. Trump initially sided with the blockading countries against Qatar, but then, reportedly pushed by then Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, he later called for the crisis to be resolved. But Tillerson is gone, fired by tweet. Millions have been spent trying to influence this debate.
I like to say if there's any winner in the blockade, it's K Street.
K Street is a euphemism for lobbyists. Ben Freeman studies the influence of foreign money. He says millions have been spent since the start in June. According to public records, since the blockade, Saudi Arabia spent more than $2 million on new contracts with lobbyists. But many of the amounts aren't recorded, so it's likely much more. The UAE has also increased its lobbying, and Qatar did as well. According to the Center for Responsive Politics, spending at least $5 million as of last October, and they continued to sign contracts after that worth hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. But Freeman points out Saudi Arabia has a big head start. They started lobbying after 9/11.
Qatar was working before. They just didn't have anywhere near the scale of the Saudi lobby before. And to be fair, Qatar still has one of the largest lobbies that there is. It's a very powerful and effective lobby, too. It's just simply not in the scale of the Saudi lobby right now.
You might be asking why people pour millions of dollars into the lobbying firms that line the streets of Washington, D.C. Well, they are trying to buy access to policymakers, and they are also trying to shape public opinion. The firms have to detail their work. Public records show several sending talking points to reporters, posting Twitter ads, and putting competing commercials on cable news.
They want to limit our sovereignty.
Qatar and North Korea, partners in terror.
Saudi Arabia has benefited from some positive press. Some of the most influential columnists have praised the Crown Prince as a reformer, but there have also been some negative stories as well. One alleging bin Salman has been secretly keeping his mother away from his father for years.
She was under house arrest, and they believe that he did this because he felt that she was not on board with his plans for a power grab.
And several organizations have printed detailed accounts of the alleged torture of prominent Saudis at the Ritz-Carlton in Riyadh. Still, bin Salman has spent millions to make sure he will find a friendly reception at the White House and on Wall Street, while millions more have been spent in hopes he won't. Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.